sends frame 2, this one also waits for a certain period, frame 2, etc. Okay. So that is what is important. Okay, so it waits for that. Also, it adds a random amount of time for which it waits and then sends the frame. So this also reduces the chances of collision because you're being allowing others to use the line. Okay, there's also a timer that's sent, and then you go through that mechanism. Okay, so that's collision avoidance. And here is again a scenario of how that takes place. This is the area where both the signals exist. This guy has started sending, and then at this point, while it's not done, this other guy starts sending and wants to send this size frame. So this is the area where both signals exist, and there's going to be a problem. Okay, it's also distance takes place, so propagation time issue. So A sends to D, B and C, so distances are different, so propagation times would be different for different systems. So that's all taken into account. But again, it's too much detail, so as long as you know the basic things, you don't need to understand the details. There are 3 persistence methods. Again, you'll be able to see that. So I just want you to go through them yourself and understand. This is one persistent, so obviously it's persistent, keeps doing it. The other one waits randomly for a certain amount of time, and this one looks at the outcome probability and then goes ahead and does that. So there are these 3 ones. Again, conceptually you need to understand the difference between these 3 strategies or methods. Okay, we're going to skip all of these problems as I told you, and this is again the collision detection algorithm. All of these basic concepts you need to understand, just like we did for the earlier chapter, but none of the problems.